The power of the dark side.
What's up guys, Mr. Goldsworthy here, and today I'm bringing you the final boss of this game called Soul of Cinder, and he is not that bad as I thought he would be for the last boss of this game. Right, let's get this started. At the Cemetery of Ash, the Firelink Shrine, you want to actually, all those stuff that you've collected from the Lords of Cinder, you put them in its corresponding chair, and then it'll tell you to press A, X, or whatever control key is for PC, and you just put it on there, and it'll do that for each and every one. It'll say offer the soul of cinder or whatever it says, and you do it for all those chairs. And then one of the chairs will actually have a little tiny dude actually sitting on one of the little chairs. You talk to him, and you can trade souls of the bosses to actually get their weapons or rings or spells. And you talk to him, and he'll tell you to talk to the lady that levels you up. And once you do that, for me, he's actually all dead or whatever, but you can still interact with it. But you just talk to the lady, and then she'll talk to you, and you exceed her dialogue, and she'll teleport you, and you teleport to the opposite version of Firelink Shrine, the dark version, I guess. Once you spawn there after the cutscene, you want to head outside, and once you head outside, there's gonna be a bonfire to your left, and then you just press A on it, or X, or whatever control key is PC, and then it'll teleport you immediately. Once it teleports you, you'll be at the kill of the first flame, and you just simply follow the path all the way up, and the boss is literally in the next area. And this boss, the way the last level is, or the last boss encounter, the way the environment looks reminds me of Gurman from Bloodborne. But anyway, once you're at the boss, he's kind of like Gwyn, like for some of his move sets. But I'm not sure if he's parryable, but you want to stick to the right and be careful when he sorry, when he actually charges that move. He does the slash and does a lot of damage. He does pretty significant amount of damage, but these moves are easy to dodge. And there's different like move sets that he does. He transforms his weapon mid-fight. Like he'll turn his sword like curvy and do like different move sets, and then he'll do one where he actually does pyromancies. That's when it's curved as well. And he'll also do where he transforms his sword into a staff, and he does a bunch of what's it called? Not pyromancies, the sorceries attacks, and he also does lightning attacks. And yeah, he's pretty much a bit of everything at this point. Like, and you can actually stun him like that and get a few hits on him. And you want to be careful, because there's a move where he does a yellow like light thing, and he'll explode. You can also put out poison to poison you. Maybe what you want to do is just stick to his right, and sometimes he'll buff himself like he did a little earlier. And what you want to do is just keep hitting him, and make sure you don't run out of stamina, of course, and two-hand your weapon. And by now you should have it upgraded as much as you can at this point, which is pretty much plus 10. So yeah, just keep doing that. And the second phase will start as soon as you deplete all of his stamina. Not all of his stamina, all of his health. And what you want to do is stay away from him, because he'll put his sword down into the actual thing and explode. And when he does that, he does a lot more damage, obviously, and he's more agile. And then when he does that move where he charges his sword and a bunch of flames come out, that's deadly. If you're caught in that combo, you're done. You're dead. So stay away from him when he does that, and when he throws lightning at you like that, you want to dodge to the right or left. And then sometimes you'll throw it into the air, and a bunch of lightning will follow you. Just be careful from that too. And sometimes you'll throw it into the ground, like he is right there. So you don't want to get caught in that. No, just the same. Just try to stay to the right of him, and sometimes he does that. As long as you don't get caught in that combo, you're okay. This is not that bad of a boss for the last boss. And once you actually defeat this boss, you get a you don't get an achievement. Actually, you defeat him and you get a soul and everything, but you have to choose, I guess, your ending. Spoiler alert, obviously, but you choose your ending, and whichever one you choose, it'll give you the achievement for beating the game. You don't really get a specific achievement for defeating this boss. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. And you guys have beat Dark Souls 3, and you have an option to start New Game Plus immediately, or still explore or defeat bosses you haven't defeated yet that were optional. You have that option. It's like Dark Souls 2, which thank God, 'cause I didn't want to start New Game Plus as soon as I was finished with this boss. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it to this boss. I'll catch you guys in future videos.